Hey everybody, just want to give a update. First off, thank you now to 300 subscribers. We finally reached 300. I think in one of my videos I was skeptical to see if we reached 300, but we made it to 300. So that's a milestone in my book because I think 2 years ago I started this channel and barely got like 7 or 8 people. Again, I'm not here for the fame or the fortune. I'm not here to try to have millions of subscribers or anything like that. The ones who do subscribe obviously are either fans of the customs we've been building or love to see what they can use to build for themselves. I do apologize. I'm not trying to look all dolled up for this kind of stuff and whatnot. When I saw 300, I was like I had to do something. So I'm not going to show off any prototypes or anything like that, but I am going to drop the news that tomorrow, and this is real time, not this isn't a video from weeks ago or something like that. Officially tomorrow, the 24th, a package is arriving to my condo. I will leave my workstation to go pick it up real quick. It's from Cujo and myself putting the formulas and the paint together. I'm not going to show the whole video off like that. Where I'm still going to keep the formula going, but about 20 something people are coming back to the collection, which will be in future videos. I will say though that there are others in the pipeline. In fact, after consolidating and after doing my HELOC loan on my condo and paying most of my credit cards off, I was able to still pick up the rest of the bodies necessary to make people. So the Valiant brothers are in the works. Stan Stasiak's head sculpt, Tom Veg just released that, so he'll be in the works, which complete the WWF Championship line, which has never been done before. It's never officially been done anyway by Mattel or Jax or anybody, so it's cool for me to, even in a custom version, have all those guys complete for their titles. Trying to think who else. Oh, officially, like I said, I helped commission a few heads. Andy Douglas is done. You can find him on Craniac if you want. I'm waiting to see if the reshaped Chase Stevens head I sent off to somebody, 3XR that is, and a few other heads, if they're gonna work out really well or not. If it doesn't work out, then I will commission to have his tag partner created probably by Craniac. Tom Veg is working on Jackson Riker. It was a toss up between Maestro or Jackson Riker. But because I was able to talk to 3XR and get the decals for Jackson Riker and that new Ultimate Triple H body looked perfect for him, I just decided let's make Jackson Riker. I'm trying to help create people who don't have any chance getting an action figure, and so obviously Maestro will be next. So that's going to be down the pipeline as well. Amazing Red and Yuji Nagata are also two other ones that Heteration just finished up. So he shipped those heads off to me. I've already got the bodies lined up. I've already actually built the prototype for Yuji Nagata. It will need some paint and decals. We already have the decals from Curb Stomp. And Amazing Red, the same thing. I already have the decals already on the way. I've already got the AJ body set apart. Just need to get the attire that I want to look for. It's probably gonna be in the kick pads. Won't be in the white shoes because it's harder to find those white shoes with socks and have those knee past the knee type tights. So he's probably gonna go with the kick pad look, which he also wrestled to. Crimson's another one that will be coming up as well. Me and a couple other people have partnered up. Chris Nowinski and Jesse O'Neill, the bodies are being sent off to Cujo. The heads have already arrived through Mark Cotran, so those will be made. Decals as well have already been sent off long ago. They were just kind of waiting around. Like I said, I think we've got like 60 or 70 people in the pipeline. At least 20 something are coming back to me. So there's still people out there like Grand Metalik and Kalisto and Lindsay Dorado. So, if you're still following this channel, like I said, we're going up to 600. We might be at 700 by the time this is done, especially with the new partnerships that I've been putting together with Tom and Craniac and Heteration. I've also been trying to reach out to Chaos Belts to try to get custom versions of like WCCW Tag and their middleweight belts. I know you can get the WCCW World Title through Power Town, and there's supposed to be Series 2. I know that the Brian Myers and Matt Cardona 2-pack just arrived. Both mine arrived. In fact, I still have one Brian Myers left to sell. I sold off the Cardonas and one Brian Myers. The belts I kept for myself. The second set of belts went to somebody who also partnered with me, where he gives me half the profit, or half of the price, and then just wanted the belts. So that's why there's no belt available. If you didn't know, though, that 2-pack does have a secret belt hidden behind the robe of Matt Cardona's, and that's his Internet Championship with the skull, not the one from the WWE Mattel days, but the other one he kind of carries around or had around for a while. So, little Easter egg there, I guess, a little surprise there. Still, obviously, I'm still got my collection. A lot of it's up for sale. The Batman figures are selling. The Spider-Man figures are selling. When I do get my condo, the Sonic figures and the Mario figures, which you don't see here because they're not here, they're going to be going to my gamer room if I do, make one. Been crazy last couple of weeks, last month or two. I'm still building people. I'm not building as much as I used to because I'm now kind of devoted more gym time. Getting back in shape. Dropping 50 pounds under 5 months has been very helpful for my health wise, and just getting back in that acting bug again. So they're still gonna be popping up. I plan to get older guys too, like Dick the Bruiser and the Crusher and the Destroyer. If you know who that is, we're talking old school guys here. And of course, anytime Tom surprises with somebody new, I can build the Guerreros, Hector and Chavo Senior. I'm also gonna be building. I'm debating on trying to build Art Bar. I'm trying to think if there's do I do with cloth tire? Do I just do, do I get decals? Do I just try to find use the Macho Man USA attire and kind of do like a makeshift there? Patriot's long overdue, but I did talk to Cujo. He has the lower part. He doesn't want to do the painting right now, but eventually he is going to get that one. And Nails is overdue. Both of them are ready, but we're trying to figure out how to put the lettering onto the cloth jumpsuit. Like if there's a stencil way, if there's a way that maybe he's got to cheaply paint it. Should we just scrap the whole idea and just maybe get like a body that has like a cloth look to it? But I don't know. It just depends. I mean, or we just leave it without the decals. I think he did wrestle in just an orange jumper that didn't have the numbers after he got through WWF. So I'm still looking at those options. I'm not gonna go too long in this video. Don't worry. I know a lot of people probably don't want to watch these very often because I don't make them exciting or entertaining. But I try to do what I can. I have limited tech skills and whatnot. But looking forward to obviously Mattel's reveal thing on March 6th. I think Ringside's doing some sort of like unsanctioned figure. Supposedly someone's never been released before. Now, obviously, because I have over 600 people and most of them are custom, chances are it's going to be somebody I already built before, so I'm not too worried. If it's somebody I haven't built before, I might look into it and use the head scan for a future custom. But also, I'm sending off a box with some big boys in it. Black Bart, Jerry Blackwell, PN News. These are people who you may or may not know who I'm talking about. Building those ones. Bart Gunn's still down the works. I'm still waiting for that Billy Gunn Legends figure, which the new Legends line series, hasn't dropped yet, but it's been revealed. And yes, I will be building an Ultimate Rosie. I set aside an Andre body for that, just like I did with the 3-minute warning Rosie. And I've decided, I thought maybe I just repurpose it and obviously change it up a little bit. And I was like, no, I'll just build a Rosie superhero as well. And then I got 3-minute warning. And then I've got superheroes, Hurricane and Rosie in ultimate form. I do look forward to seeing what Mattel does. I know that I've heard they've signed Demolition. And I know that Jesse Ventura was announced a while back. And I do believe Hacksaw Jim Duggan. So if I see these ones, naturally I'm going to pick them up and probably end up selling the customs for not a super discounted price. But, it depends if I want to hold on to them for a while until they arrive. Or if I just send them down the river and then come back later. That's pretty much it for those. Like I said, we're getting close to almost 700. I haven't done all the videos yet, so that's still going to happen. But of course, comments are always welcome. Suggestions are always welcomed. If you want to reach in, if you want to reach out and ask how you can get involved with, helping create new head sculpts and whatnot, I have no problem, sharing information, trying to get you in touch with them. If you want to get, custom guys that you feel like just get overlooked. I do know that there's talk for Mark Andrews, like I said, Maestro, even old school guys, early WCW like Todd Champion. Cobra was recently announced too, and I've actually decided to use a Jake the Snake Roberts um, attire with Cobra, and then like obviously I'll just put the decal Cobra over the waistline in a makeshift way. I mean, Cobra didn't have exactly a lot of televised matches, so there's very limited looks, and it was more or less. Oh, and I may have found the formula to build Outback Jack, so stay tuned for that one as well. Again, thank you for the 300 subscribers. Hopefully, I see more people joining in. Feel free to spread the word. There's no Patreon. There's none of this stuff. I'm not going to sit there and ring the icon or ring the bell and subscribe and that kind of stuff. If you want to subscribe, cool, thanks. It just means people are watching the videos. I appreciate comments here and there when I mess up, when I goof up on stuff. Like I try not to give too much history, especially if I'm not too familiar with the history of the person. Again, I'm not a wrestling historian. I just build custom ultimates, and of course there are some people that are doubters and that hate the fact that I take apart elites and turn them into ultimates when they're not necessary. I enjoy the butterfly joints. I enjoy the full articulation, and in truth be told, I just enjoy the process. I like the idea of taking somebody that's never had a figure, or taking somebody who's had a figure, and just kind of converting them. So look for more conversions as well, like Lexus King. I've already got parts lined up for that. And I'm not going to probably update Grayson Waller again, even though he's got a figure coming out. But Axiom, I've already got a person lined up for that one as well. So get ready for conversions as well as just completely 100% customized figures that never got a release. So this video's gone long enough. I'm gonna go back to watching Monday Night Wars, or reliving the wars here. So catch you next time. Check back every day for a brand new formula to be revealed.